Hello everyone out there. How are you all doing today? You're welcome back to HD Beauty and Style. And thank you so much guys for all your support. Thank you for those that have subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. If this is the first time you're watching my video, please kindly hit the red subscribe button and press that bell icon. That way you get notified whenever I upload new videos. For those that have subscribed to this channel, I really want to say thank you all. And please keep liking my video, comment, and share. Today's tutorial will just be on how to do a half-length wrap dress like what I'm wearing. It's actually a half-length wrap dress like what I'm wearing, and it is so easy. It's so easy and basic, and it's a good summer wear for hot weather or beach wear or something. But this is a mid-length. This is a middle length, so if you want to make it a full length, you're more than welcome to make alteration to your own pattern. But I'll just take you through the illustration step by step. So I'm on my working table right now, and the first thing we need to do is to get our front bodice pattern drafted to your size. I have a video on my channel on how to draft this pattern, so I'll put this link in the description. Next is to go ahead and measure out the armhole, which I'm doing right now. So the armhole circumference. Once I get the armhole circumference, I'll try to find out where the midpoint of the armhole circumference is, and then I'll make a mark at that midpoint and indicate it with a dot point just to show the midpoint distance. Measure the shoulder length just the way I've done, but you can actually shorten the length by ½ inch, but it will have an effect a little bit on it. So measure the shoulder length and get the midpoint. On that midpoint from the shoulder length, connect it straight off to the bust point on the pattern. So that's my midpoint, my finger. I'll mark it connected to the bust point as shown in this direction with a straight ruler. Just see me what I do. Square out the midpoint of the armhole line just to hit that shoulder line as shown in this direction. And the next thing we need to do now is to connect all points from that mark to the armhole. And also, so this is the chest line, so I'll take from this point here and connect it here. Are you getting me? So I take my curve ruler and then make it this way. So we have this one. So this is the strap length for the front. I made this on a full scale. So I've gotten this one to this point. So I'll open up my drawing now for us to proceed to the next level. So from here, from the waistline here, I measured out 2 inch. Then I'll connect that point, that waistline, that point to this breaking point here. This is the center front line, CF. So this is the center front line, CF. And this is my waistline, W. So yeah, so I connect it back to the center front line, and that's what I have here. So you can see on a full scale now, this is what we have. So from here to this point to this point. So this is now the first wrap. Then you do it the other way around to here. We'll come here, we get the midpoint too. Get the midpoint of the shoulder. Connect the midpoint to the breast point, the bust point in this manner. Measure out this to this, 4.5. Measure out 4.5 like this. Connect it from this point, connect it to the armhole like this, right? That's it, like that. Take this one on the waistline here, just measure out this distance. So you have it as 2.5 here. So you come out here, connect from here to here. So we connect from here to here, and then straight down to here. So from this second point here, so this is the two strap. We have this strap here and we have this strap here. So because they're going to lap on each other, that's why we had to make it a full bodice and then extend it after the other side of the dart. So when I get to this point of the dart now, if you want to create a wrap for both sides, you will come from here and create the curve you want to create. Like curve it out. I try to pencil the end of this skirt. So you come down here, create it like this. Are you getting me? And you have it there. So this is like a wrap like this. This is a wrap like this. So for this half length wrap, it's just along the waistline. So I'm just going to make like a curve in this direction. Just follow me and see what I'm doing, because there's not much explanation. So that's the curve I've just created for this wrap, because it's just along the waistline. I'll show you the full scale of this picture. So I'll just show you the full scale of this dress so that you can see the explanation. Come down here, from here to here, 1.5 inch, then connect it like this to this point here, to this breaking point here. You could also take your wrap from here and connect it straight down to this particular end here, and then you can add a fringe along this line, right? That's a different process entirely. You can also take your wrap now, do your wrap. You can also do your wrap from here, this point. This is the center front line. You just break it straight down from here. With a green line here, you break it straight down here. So you can do your wrap in 3 design form. You can do it from here, break it down, just a straight line to this point. You can also have a wrap, you make it curve to the end here. You can also make a wrap very short, just to lap at the top part here. It's all up to you. It's your choice. And then you make a robe, a tie robe, a tie. To tie both ends, attach it here and here, and then you tie them together. It is all up to you what you want to do. You can sew it and then make a band and then tie it on the waistline. It's up to you. But this is the concept of wrap. Well, that's the end of this tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead and trace out every necessary part. And then this is the strap we're using. It's going to have 2 straps. So 2 straps. And this is our wrap dress. So I'm going to cut the full length and show you. Cut out this portion here. I'm going to cut out this portion here, this, because I'm making it a short wrap, and I'll show you what it looks like. So that's it. Alright, so this is the final look of the pattern. You can see the wrap part of this pattern is on the newspaper area. So this is how the wrap will look like. When you lift it up, this is the wrap, the first wrap that will be on it. So what you're going to do, this is the tie you'll be making. That's the tie to make the tie along the wrap. So this is the first wrap. This is the strap. Just take a look at the strap. I've attached the strap on a paper illustration for you to see, and this is the wrap that will be on the dress. It's called like the half wrap. You could make it a full wrap like I showed you before, but this is the half wrap. I put that part on the newspaper. I put the strap on it. This is how it's going to be sewn, and I'll use the facing. First of all, if you want to sew these, go ahead and finish the raw edge of this. This is how it's going to be attached. You have that opening part to wear first, and then you now put the wrap on it and tie a knot. A knot for both of them is made here. So this one is coming to this place. This one will come in from joining the front and back together. You have the second knot, and you make a knot and tie it here. So what we have to do now is finish up the raw edge of this. When you cut it on a fabric, finish up the raw edge first by folding 1/2 inch, and then you top stitch it. Leave the raw side of this material, leave the raw side of this edge, leave the raw side of this edge to be joined together with the back. Now this particular side here down to the armhole, you make what they call a facing. You cut the same direction like a facing and put on it like a facing, and then you will now have this one. You make a separate 1.5 inch or 1.5 inch tie and attach it to the end of it. That will be used to make the knot and tie it. Then the inner part of it, this inner part of it like this is how it's going to be. So this is like going to be like a skirt to attach the back part of it. You finish up the raw edge too with the facing up to the armhole. Keep a little bit of spacing to attach the strap connection from the front and back, and then so you have it this way. It's a half wrap. You just tie it on it. And guys, this is how you're going to do your half wrap. In case you don't have much material, you want to wear a wrap dress and you're thinking of what to do, go ahead and try this method. Alright, this is the back bodice of the dress. So just of the dress. So I'll explain to you what it's all about. So let's get started together. So I have my back bodice here. So I've gone ahead to like shorten this place by 1/2 inch. And then measure out from here to here. The reason why I shorten by 1/2 inch is because this is a sleeve. This is like sleeveless or strap or cami, and it's not going to like need that part, but it just have an effect on the midline to where the strap position will be. You understand? Or basically that doesn't really have any impact. So right, this is the strap length, because on the chest line I have to go 2 cm downwards, like take 2 cm with my tape and measure it downward. I placed it here, I made a mark, and then use my curve ruler to connect these 2 cm like this. I connected with my curve ruler, and then I created like the cuff part, and then connect my strap from that top of the that line. I connected it to the shoulder line, and that's the straight line I drew here like this. Now this is the strap length. You have to take your tape now and measure out what this length is, because that's to determine the amount of length you have to cut for your strap. Measure out this length from here to here, which is 9. Go to your front pattern and also get the value. My front strap is 4.5, so 9 plus 4.5 will give you like say 14.5. So that is the strap length you need. That is what exactly you need to make your strap that will go around your back and your front. Put that value down so that when you do your cutting on your bias to make the strap of 1 inch, and you sew it and do the turning, you can use that to fix here. So I went ahead to like reduce the back waistline just to remove any puckling, any sway back effect on the back. And that's this shaded part I did here. This is the dart, and we'll go ahead and take off all this part out. I will leave this part out because that is what the cami dress is all about. And then I'll measure it to the length I want to stop at the back. So this is all you need for this illustration. It's very, very straightforward. Can you see this picture? Yeah, so this cami here, this effect here is what you have the strap that I'll measure from here and connect to the back side of to this front side. So this is the effect here. This particular place is where the dress will start from. So that's what I have here. So let's go ahead and cut it together. So remember I said we're going to take off these parts. And please don't forget to follow my Facebook page, Harley Collections, or you follow me on HD Beauty and Style. So here is what the final look of what the back bodice look like. Don't forget to please make it to your own size and cut it to your own length. This is just an overview of what the dress came out to be like and the facing effect, and I had to add all the dots that is needed on the dress. So please just follow the same process. If this video was helpful to you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and see you in my next video.